I've been feeling off track, wondering what's wrong with me, 'cause something got lost on the way. No, nothing feels the same, baby. I used to get lost in your fragrance, something like butterflies and ecstasy. Can we take it back, go back and long for whatever takes me back to what it used to be. Will you go back there with me? Back to when our love was free. Will you go back there with me? Back to when our love was free.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night.
Our radio. This party don't stop. This party don't stop. This party don't stop. This party don't stop.
Here we go. See, I'm loving what you do to me, so if it's cool, let me know. We can kick it to the VIP because the party don't stop till 3. Meaning you're in the crib all over me. CIBTRIP PER, and we are CAMP to the moolah. We blow this bazooka. It's crazy, baby, how I'm on you like Slim to shit it. Yeah. So let me see your head bob, cause this party don't stop.
Cause tonight,
You better bring somebody to the club. To the club.
cause tonight,
We calling everybody, so get up.
alright. This party don't stop. Don't stop. This party don't stop. It goes on and this party don't stop. Don't stop. This party don't stop. It goes on and on.
Let me give your body a job, employ a new technique. Work it, rock it like a cradle in bed. I need a free. Wait a minute, let me clarify. The way you maneuver, I can't deny. So scream from the top of your lungs and maybe I'll pacify ya. Take over, my baby, it ain't over. No fat lady, navigate to the floor, make your way. Dilate, give me more A-OK. It ain't fair, the way you're shaking it and moving it, baby. Make them stare. Step up in the building, everybody, and go up. Then it's it. You better bring somebody to the club. To the club.
Cause tonight,
We calling everybody, so get up.
alright. This party don't stop. Don't stop. This party don't stop. It goes on and this party don't stop. Don't stop. This party don't stop. It goes on and on. So get your hands up.
Get ready to party on the dance floor, jamming till 6 in the morning.
So get your drinks up.
Don't spill on nobody. Hit the bar, get some girls, cause the bottles we poppin'. But I'm a little bit too bubbly, so all the ladies look lovely. But can't tell if they ugly, cause someone get these girls off of me. Meet me by the bar, baby girl, round 3 now. Let's go get some shots. Drink up, cause you know the party don't stop.
Tonight,
You better bring somebody to the club. To the club.
cause tonight,
We calling everybody, so get up.
alright. This party don't stop. Don't stop. This party don't stop. It goes on and this party don't stop. Don't stop. This party don't stop.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Good morning. I'm my Sheversations. Happy new week. Happy new week, everybody. Happy Monday. How are you doing? How has your weekend been? Welcome to Sheversations. My name is Caroline Murote, and you are here with me every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. right here on Sheversations, where we aim to amplify female voices. Already, all right. Congratulations for making it past the 3 months of January. Congratulations, guys. We have done it. I am proud of you. I am proud of me. Guys, we've done it. Now we can start the year for real. Ciao, Kwelo, we can start the year. We can actually start the year. We can actually get into those resolutions, because I don't know what that is. The brain fog. Amani Mimi, maybe it's just me, but the brain fog is such an interesting thing that happens at the beginning of the year. Yes, you're excited. Like, you're like, woo, overwhelmed with all the things that I need to get doing, new routines, continuing old things, picking up stuff that you that had fallen off that you need to get back on track with. And I hope that you are truly back on track, because that's our excuse. If you are broke, how na excuse? We've gotten over the 3 months of January, which in Aishanga around this time in February. But yes, welcome back. The time is 14 minutes past 11 right here on Power Radio, where we power up, while you're tuned in. So I hope that you can remain tuned in, because we are just gonna continue having a good old time. We're gonna continue vibing here for the next 2 hours. Well, right now it's 1 hour and 45 minutes. Okay, all right. But we got bumped into the show by Anticipate by Zenia Manasseh and Miss Karun. We also had The Party Don't Stop by Kampmula and Kolo, and woo, Blast from the Past. Guys, situtafuta say wa Rudy ama they need to just come back, because wow, the early 2010s was really a vibe because of Kampmula. Party Don't Stop gives me so many memories, so many memories, and I feel like we need to give space for music like this and art like this, and they just need to come back is what I'm trying to say. Yes, but right about now we're gonna have Herani by Costa Ojuang and Wanjin, and then we're gonna have Ama J by Blinky Bill and Lisa Odor Noah, and then we're gonna have a conversation about internet safety, because tomorrow I'm gonna be telling you what tomorrow is. But tomorrow is international something, so we're gonna have this conversation today. I have a guest for you that we are going to be meeting in just a short while, but for now, enjoy the show. This is a Sheversations.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Where don't you do? Where don't you do? Your mehaka, in your eyes is where it starts. Tarora, ora dwaya maratorora, wamadikeria ora, nita wako to the kahora, tarora, ora dwaya maratorora, wamadikeria ora, nita wako to the kahora.
Joga maber, yeah mama. Dorito ngimana, dorito joga maber, yeah mama. Dorito ngimana wedo wako ine mara mageno wedo wako mama wedo wako ine mara maero wedo wako herani toya
Zimeni bamba zimeni ukweli wangu wa dhati ndio hii wanishikisha zimeni bamba zimeni ukweli wangu wa mambo ndio hii wanishikisha
nakutamani nakuhitaji mama siji kukosoa kwani uko poa mami. Run it up, back it up, wacha nikupende, oh yes. Nakuhitaji mama, siji kukosoa kwani uko poa mami. Run it up, back it up, wacha nikupende, oh yes.
That you want me for real. When your body move, girl, I know body breathe. 5 step, pull up the receipt, girl, I pull up the receipt. Mambo ya mapenzi ni kubambana, you still be rocking it one by one. 5 step, pull up the receipt, girl, I pull up the receipt.
Nakutamani, nakuhitaji mama, siji kukosoa kwani uko poa mami. Run it up, back it up, wacha nikupende, oh yes. Nakuhitaji mama, siji kukosoa kwani uko poa mami. Run it up, back it up, wacha nikupende, oh yes. Zimeni bamba, zimeni ukweli wangu wa dhati ndio hii wanishikisha zimeni bamba, zimeni ukweli wangu wa mambo ndio hii wanishikisha oh na na na, show me that your love is real. Oh la la la, pull up slow real close to me. Nakutamani, nakuhitaji mama, siji kukosoa kwani uko poa mami. Run it up, back it up, wacha nikupende, oh yes.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So that was Ama Aji by Blinky Bill and Lisa Odor Noah. We also had Herani by Costa Ojuang and Wanjinera before that. I am excited. Because tomorrow, the 11th of February, is Internet Safety Day, International Internet Safety Day. So what do you guys know about internet safety? Are you well aware about the internet, the interwebs? Do you know that the internet never forgets? The internet never forgets, guys. Did you guys know that? What does that actually mean? Izo nudes zenye munatuma. Unpopular opinion, guys. I'm so sorry. I know we are the youth and we have the freedom of expression, but true story, those nudes that you've been sending will ruin your life. They will ruin your life. Tafadhali. Please. And thank you very much. Kindly, please stop sending each other your maturwaris and ujava and all of those things. Because what is happening is that a lot of people's lives have been ruined by actual footage that they have recorded of themselves. The interesting thing about I didn't send that to anybody and I didn't give consent is that actually somebody could actually hack into your devices. And now here we are. Now it's an awkward situation. It's an oopsie. Now, what are we going to do about that? You need to ask yourself a very, very many questions. It's fine. You're caught up in that moment of passion. You're an artist. You're a thespian. You want to tell the world that, actually not the world, you and the world on the inside of you, in the four cavities, the four corners of your heart. You want to show the people that, no. Me, myself, and I, we are passionate human beings, and these are the things that we can pull off. Please, ladies, titties Tuesday, please, the gents, those dick pics, they will ruin your life. If you're not Drake is the only person who gets more popular for showing his you-know-whats. Do you understand? So wewe kama hujafika level ya Drake, because, guys, guess what? We know that Kendrick abolished him, demolished him, he did all sorts of violations. But imagine the man is still a millionaire. What can you say about yourself when your you-know-whats are all over the internet and everybody knows that that's your business? That is a sad situation that you don't want to find yourself in. So let me know, what interesting oopsie moments have you had with the internet? Maybe you were live and you were under the influence and somebody had broken your heart and you decided, Leo ni Leo. They will know watanijua. And you decide to tell all your business. And now everybody in your family is calling you your auntie from 3 villages away, your uncle who has never met you in real life, your cousin who's always in your DMs sending you creepy messages. Everybody is calling you because you decided to go live online. It's not a safe space. It's not what we think, because we think that these are personal online diaries. But that's also the reason why some people lose their jobs. Guys, the internet is wild. The internet is crazy. So yes, we're just about to start the conversation about internet safety. We have an expert in the building, and we're going to get into that conversation right after this jam. This is a spoken word piece by Goofy, and he is serenaded by Costa Ojuang. And this one is for you, my loves, because even though our panda, and it is called Wangu. Enjoy.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Seche kalo mang'eny alondo pe nyamanyo ngima dangola manyo ngima duondi ka winjo duondi duondi chalo winyo machiewa ka chieng' owuok tich abich ochopo Supichunya mageno, rock le pigi wonche wadi wa mielo pija. I'm a dreamer, jangola sikaleko. Aleko era miluoka godo. Weni wangu, mimi wako, you know I love you. Sina hofu, sitachoka, I know I have you.
I love to sit on a balcony with a lover who has strings to my heart. String along into bliss, sing along to the sounds of this. My mind wants to play back memories from the first time I noticed her. My eyes will replay the exact moment I stood before a mirror just to see what she'd see, and I'll say, I'm trying to reach every corner of this world, and that includes your heart. I've prayed for this moment for too long. I have exercised my heart. Past lovers with rough hands have held my delicate dreams. They call it love, but I don't know how to call it, so help me solve this. I might be in love, but I'm constantly thinking how it ends. I call it come and go love. Kiss me, but not deeply love. Hold me, but not tightly love. Feel me, but not catchy love. Not the first owner love. Almost feels like a hand-me-down love. Doesn't fit with the first try love. It will grow a new love, but you just hit 30, and all you got is in my head love. And what's in my head love looks like this. It sounds like this.
Mimi wako, you know I love you. Oh, sina hofu, sitachoka, I know I love you.
I want to be held by someone who can handle me. I'm not a gangster, I'm just me, so look at me. My tired soul keeps waving a white flag. My hopeful soul seems to love the red flags. My breaking bones have tried to pick me up. I'm in my last of my living soul. It's like I'm dying. My tears don't drop no more, but I'm crying. I'm reaching out, but when I look around, it's like I've been here before. And it has left me feeling like I could stop living if it means the one taking my breath is the one to resurrect my spirit, calm my soul down. Find me a come and stay, love. When we kiss, it feels like I'm in heaven, love. Hold me and hold ourselves, love. Fill me and trace it back to our hearts, love. The first owner kind of love. Place me where your love loves. Works with the first try, love. I don't have to think how it ends, love. I know I have you. So put on your shoes. Let's go dance our love, where love is just love and just us.
Love you. Sina hofu, sitachoka, I know I have you. Wewe ni wangu, mimi wako, you know I love you. Oh, sina hofu, sitachoka.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So the time is 28 minutes to 12, and right about now, I'm gonna introduce my guest. Actually, I'm gonna let my guest introduce herself because wow, we are so honored. We're so honored. Personally, I'm very honored to have you here. Welcome. Let the people know how you're feeling, and also my jina za serikali, ama sijui street names, ama sijui DJ names, however you want the people to know you. You're welcome.
Thank you so much. First, let me begin by saying my mood right now. It's like Christmas.
It's
I
like-
feel it, you know, like the vibe is still there. I know people are saying, "Oh, 2025 is dragging," but for me, it's working out.
Let me tell you, those are rich people problems. I am telling you, and you know what? These are the kind of problems I want to have.
Yes. But dance, you know, like I'm feeling like, oh, can
Really?
this year get any better? And then the next day you're like, oh, damn, it can actually get
No,
more better.
no, we're gonna need to unpack. But tell us who you are first, and then we unpack that.
So my name is Cecilia Maundu. I'm a broadcast journalist. I'm a digital security expert. I work at the intersection of technology, human rights, and journalism. And I'm also a podcaster. One of my favorite things that I love doing.
Come on now, come on. Anatumia, big words, intersection. What's in the where's the sema I work here and here? What happened to just like lazima mtuonyeshe mmesoma, mnajua, you know, like an educated girlie, an empowered woman. You know what? I love it. Inakubalika.
You know, let me tell you something. As a millennial, you understand where we're coming from.
Sindio.
You know, that's, you know, like this gentle parenting was not working during our time.
It was not there.
Soma kwa bidii.
Sindio.
Soma kwa bidii. Na kusoma kwa bidii tulisoma. So you have to use such words so that even when your parents listens to these shows, they go, hey, enye nilisomesha mtoto.
Huyu msichana najua vitu. She didn't waste my money.
Kabisa.
Yes, welcome to our show. So leo umevaa kofia gani hapa ukikuja kutuongelesha on Sheversations? Because I've heard sijui 4 different guy, mi nakuanga tu moja. Me I'm a radio host, I'm a journalist. Hey, alafu wewe ni sawa tu. I will not catch low self-esteem, guys. I will be inspired.
No, I'm sure you are inspired.
Very.
I'm always hoping that my energy is very infectious.
It is.
So today I'm wearing the hat as a digital security expert
Okay.
and also as a journalist.
Okay.
And as I said, I'm a podcaster.
Yes.
I have a podcast. It's
Yes.
called Digital Dada
Digital
Podcast.
Dada.
Yes, it's on all platforms and we talk about things to do with internet safety and cyber violence and just technology in general.
I love it.
Yes.
I love that. So, Cecilia, DJ name. Everybody, so DJ name, let me define. Everybody akona jina yenye alipewa ama alijipea yenye si ya serikali. The government does not know you like that. Wazazi hawakujui hivyo. Labda unaitwa huko kwa mtaa ama sijui unaitwa ulienda high school wakakupea tu jina sijui siku moja ukakam sijui with a big forehead ama kitu kama hiyo wakaanza kukuita fore. So, like do you see how those names come up?
Yeah.
Na zingine zenye if you try to get somebody to explain where they got this name wanakuambia achana tunayo. Wewe unajulikana kila mahali just as Cecilia ama?
Mi najulikana tu kama Cecilia ama some of my friends who call me Ces.
Says.
And my name that I rarely talk about, Mwende.
Okay.
Mwende, because you know the way you grow up, family members call you Mwende, and then your official name when you go to class is Cecilia. So you like keeping that distinction.
Okay.
At home, I'm Mwende.
Msichanganye personality zangu.
No. So,
ukiniita Cecilia nyumbani, I'll be like, who are you?
do you know, actually, even when you call me Cecilia at home, imagine I'll not look at you. Like, no, call me Mwende.
Address me correctly.
Yes. Yeah, address me correctly.
Please.
When we go to the office, even when I hear that there is a Mwende in our office, when I hear somebody saying Mwende, I never even turn because I
Uyo ni
know
nani?
they're not looking for me.
Exactly.
I'm Cecilia.
So you're those people who have to categorize. So it means you're very good at compartmentalization, even in life. So basically, kama unafaa kuwa gym, you are the gym. If you're supposed to be at home, you're at home. Unazima simu, watu wa job msinitafute. Are you those people?
I am those people.
You're not those people who are responding to work emails in the shower?
No. I don't do that because also you come to realize you also have to know where you draw the line. And those are some of the things we are going to talk about today when it comes to the internet.
Okay.
You know, it can't consume you.
Yes.
You know, we are living in an era whereby we are always online.
It's in your personal space.
Exactly.
You can't cook, you can't sleep. Kwa bedroom, kwa kitanda. Okay, simu yangu inalalanga next to me. It's the love of my life. Naamka, inaniamsha, inaniambia, babe, ni masaa ya kuamka, ni 5. Hey, it's very, the relationship we have with technology is very intimate.
It's very intimate to a point. It's replacing so much.
Yeah.
And if we are not careful, we are going to lose what is the most important thing. The human connection. You know? Yes.
So speaking about human connection, now I want to know from you personally, what's the most embarrassing or awkward moment you've had on the internet? Ukituambia hauna,
Where?
We go home right now to Zime to Seme, we have found her. The one who does not regret anything.
Have you ever looked at your Facebook posts?
I was just going to ask, when a millennial, if kama hautataja Facebook, we will ask a lot of questions. This was at 20. Ulikuwa Facebook, when Facebook started?
2008.
Yo. Ulikuwa una
Yes.
text in capital letters and small letters.
And you writing everything you're feeling, your mood of the day.
Diary
At that time, I
entries.
just joined campus.
Okay.
You know, when the lecturer is boring, you make a comment.
This lecturer is, so this man, sasa natuambia, actually we used to do that.
I know.
On Facebook.
And I hate Facebook memories because I'm like,
Inakukumbusha.
no, who this? Because this ain't me.
Sindio, where I used to write my feelings. Oh, many heartbreak. Oh, human beings are so evil. I don't know venye mtu anafikiria tu akufanyie XYZ. Like, of course, you don't name names. But I'm like, why was I telling the internet?
I think we had not also been taught about how to communicate. This was something very new. Mm-hmm. If you remember correctly, I remember how I learned about Facebook is my friend who had gone to the US.
Yes.
We had just cleared high school. And now we were joining campus. And then he's like, there's this thing called Facebook. And I'm like, oh.
Because it was so exciting.
It was very exciting.
Yeah.
Then I put my phone number there. I put my email.
Yeah.
Where I got to school.
Yeah.
Very excited. Like, wow.
Like all the details.
Yes, all the details. We have connected to the world. And let me tell you something. Those days, it used to be safe. We never used to worry about somebody hacking you or even calling you because
But
your number is
the Indians in the DMs have been there since day one.
there. Okay. Well,
Rajesh saying, hi, baby. Show me your boobs. Tell me it hasn't happened to you. If you're a millennial who was on Facebook from the early 2010s, there's an Indian man saying, a random man, you are umjui. Hi, baby. No, this is an Indian. Tell me you didn't have those men.
no, I did.
You-
I did.
Sindio?
I did. And you see now, those days, we never used to talk about it because
You're
worried. Like, also somebody would think maybe you gave them your number. So you're like, how did they know
Yeah.
about me?
You just see
Did
it
we
and then
even
you
have
ignore.
block button those days?
Block button.
I can't remember.
Hata sikuwa nakasirikia watu online.
It was just likes and you'd get so...
And
it's
the
called what?
box.
Oh, the pox. Oh my God, the pox. I'd forgotten.
Aki sisi ni wazee.
But let me tell you something. The Gen Z will be like, oh no. those
Sai
people
kuna
are
mtu
so
ajui kupoke ni
old.
nini. Let me tell you, it was so exciting. Let me poke someone. What was that?
What- But let me tell you something. Even years from now,
Yeah.
our children will be like, something like TikTok. Ew.
I hope so. I
it-
hope the future
that's the
generation
thing
judges
about
TikTok.
everything about the internet.
Yeah.
It's so dynamic.
So it keeps changing.
It keeps changing.
It keeps changing.
What we have today is going to be so irrelevant in the next 5 years. I wonder if Facebook is still going to be there. However, they're saying it's the largest social media platform.
Yes.
I mean, the population of Facebook is more than the population of China or India now that India is...
All the
literally-
shows on Facebook.
all our aunties are
Yeah,
on Facebook.
all over
and
the village.
everything
They
you
say your
post.
country people.
Yes.
Yeah.
But even when you look at it, it's true. Like,
It is. It is literally.
But
I
funny
went.
enough,
Uh-huh.
I like Facebook.
You're allowed.
Yeah.
It's okay for you to
You know,
be a
like,
millennial
me-
that is enjoying
I'm
millennial
not lying.
things.
I go on Facebook every day.
Cecilia is like me, see Gen Z, mwachane na mimi.
Yeah. By then, me, I'm a millennial. I made peace with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
This
love
is
that.
The best generation.
Me nilienda Christmas. Speaking of our country people, and we had a Christmas party on Christmas Day with the whole extended family on my dad's side. Sasa him, his siblings, and all their families. And there's this cousin of mine who I really don't talk to ever. Not tujakosana. We just really don't have a relationship. So this guy comes and he starts asking me questions, like an interview, like, oh, and then how's this? And that, and this. And so I'm trying to figure out, how does this guy know all these things? And then he's like, yeah, nakuonanga Facebook. And I'm like, so that's where they get my life. Because my Instagram is linked to my Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
And then WhatsApp has this feature where if you can post your status shared to Facebook. Now it has that. And whenever I want to broadcast something, I do that. And I forgot that. Kai, sasa, my whole village is there. So Niki ati, I'm living a very private, personal life. It's not true.
But you see also with the nature of your job, you can't avoid that.
No, I can't. I
Yes.
don't even want to avoid it. It was just fine.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
With the nature of your job, as a journalist, we don't have the luxury of saying, I don't want to be online. I mean,
You don't exist if you're not online.
exactly.
As somebody working
No.
in this space.
I remember one time I was doing some work for some organization.
Yes.
And then I selected a certain friend of mine to be able to be part of the team.
Yes.
I know when we were having a meeting, they're like, oh, but she has no presence online. Is she a journalist? And that's when it hit me. My goodness.
It's a
like,
thing.
It's like you have no luxury of saying, I don't want to be online.
Yes.
You understand? And then also social media is social. That's why it's called social media. So sometimes you can't keep posting work full time.
Yes.
Sometimes you're like, okay.
Jibambe kidogo.
Kidogo.
Let people see you laughing.
In shags.
Yeah.
Eating ABCD.
Do one TikTok dance once a year.
God, I have never done a TikTok dance. However, maybe
Cecilia,
this is my cue.
fix it.
Yeah, this
Fix
is my
it.
cue. This
Yes.
is my cue.
All of us have to embarrass ourselves somehow. Ukufanya Jerusalema. All the millennials and the boomers
I
did.
did. However, we didn't record it.
You didn't? You see now.
You know. Let me tell you, I'm a very, very good dancer.
Okay.
An extremely
How
good
will
dancer.
we know? You're depriving us, Cecilia.
However, it's the one thing that I want to keep to myself. You understand?
It's-
I think it's just last year when I posted a video. Oh, okay, I was very excited. I went to SA.
Yes.
And after the meeting, they said, "Oh, we're gonna have Mafikizolo performing." And then in my mind, I was like, "Oh, they're just gonna it's gonna be a DJ." And then I'm seated somewhere at a far corner.
Live. You're like, it's them.
Oh my God.
They're
I
the
talked to them.
ones.
They're on stage. They're
Yes.
coming to the stage.
Yes.
So I ran very fast and I was next to the stage. So my friend recorded me
You're
dancing.
fangirling.
So I'm like, okay, let me just share it. But it's the one thing I'm like, I'm gonna keep it to myself. Like,
But do you feel like you would feel self-conscious, or it's just
Yeah,
really?
self-conscious, yeah.
No. If
Self-conscious.
you're a good dancer, let us agree that you're a good dancer.
I also don't want to make people who have two left feet feel so bad.
Oh,
I'm that considerate. So I'm like, oh,
Wow, Cecilia, wow. Every post. So go find a nice fun TikTok challenge. By the way, that's your to do. If there's no takeaway we have, hata tuseme sahi stima Kenya mzima izimike na isho ishe sahi. That's the takeaway. Is that in the next Leonie 10th February,
Yes.
I'm giving you 1 month. 1 month, because you're a good dancer and clearly you have vibes and you know good music, because if Mafiki Zolo is your jam, you're a serious person. 1 month, 10th of March, nikienda pale socials zako and there is no dancing video, tunakosana sana. Yeah, utakuwa umetukosea sisi wote kama Power Radio, Power 25. I'm bringing everybody along. It's going to be a beef. You won't be able to explain sasa mbona umekosana na watu wa Power Radio. Juu ya kudance.
now why did I have to say all that? Now I'm gonna be feeling so, like
Indebted?
Is the 20th of March.
Obligated?
How many days? Yes, obligated.
Pressure?
Is the pressure.
Yes. Please feel pressure. And speaking of pressure, uku inje ni kumoto, which is the most chaotic social media platform? Is it Twitter? Is it Instagram? Is it Facebook? Ni gani? Is it TikTok? According to you, chaotic. Yani, kama unataka drama, you want boom, boom, boom everywhere. Giza. Yani, the internet. We know the internet is a wild place. What's the most chaotic social media platform according to you, and why?
For me, it's TikTok.
Okay.
Because I feel like there are no boundaries on TikTok.
What have you seen?
Let me not lie.
Yeah.
I joined TikTok last year and
You were
a
shocked.
pseudonym. Because I was like,
You're like, I don't know what you guys are doing and I'm not sure I want to be here.
yes, exactly. So I'm like, okay. So I talked to a friend of mine. She's like, oh, me, I'm there, but on a pseudonym. I'm like, good idea. I'm also going to be on a pseudo,
Ghost viewers.
Yes, ghost viewers.
Atukujui Njeri 66910. Kwani anaitwa Njeri TikTok? Kwani I hit it on there? We're gonna find Cecilia. Please, if you're a hacker, find me we're gonna find out who she is.
Oh my gosh. I find TikTok because I feel like there's no boundaries.
Yes.
This is the thing about TikTok. You can learn so much on TikTok.
Yes, so
like
much.
it's literally a school.
There's so many niches. If you're just
Exactly.
on the correct algorithm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like if you're searching for, I like juicing.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, I'm looking for juicing. You'll get everything. And even when you read the comments, somebody will like, no, when you put this, it will spike the sugar.
Yes. Or try it this way.
Or
Or
try
here's
it
a new
in
recipe.
like that.
Yeah.
But then TikTok at the same time is like, I'm like, there are crazy people on that app.
Umewai ingia rabbit hole the differently abled people?
No.
So let's say somebody's an amputee. Yeah. Alafu sasa they've posted a dance video. the comments will say, hey, you should just stand up and go. No.
And those are the things we're talking about. We need to encourage healthy conversations online, because put yourself in the shoes of this person.
No, now the person will continue with another joke about amputees, the amputee themselves. That's where they lost me. I'm like, you guys have lost me. Like, wako hapo, wakasema pia mimi sinanga mguu, lakini at least I can hand it to you.
Well. So
I
think
don't
that
even
answers
know.
your question. It's TikTok.
It's TikTok. We have found a winner, ladies and gentlemen. We have found a winner. Sasa wewe, so me clearly nimejipata huko kwa amputees, kwa differently abled people. Their TikTok sana ya Kenya. That one I don't even want to talk about it anymore, because sijui heaven might decline if I continue saying some of the things I've seen there, because I laughed. Unajua ukicheka, unaona Yesu ako hapo na kuangalia. Unacheka.
Zach, really?
What's your guilty internet pleasure? Unaendanga wapi? Mimi, I can watch food videos as long as I have something in my mouth, because if I'm hungry, it's torture. I will watch everything and anything. Mnapika, sijui mnakula, mnafanya nini. I also like funny runway videos, like easy catwalking. Sana zenye models wanaanguka, sijui the wig fell off, sijui what happened. That's just an example. I consume as if I'm being paid. So when you find yourself going through a rabbit hole, where are you likely to patter yourself? Some random video pops up on your Instagram. What are you definitely clicking on? What's that guilty pleasure of content that you really, really enjoy?
To be honest, it's two things.
Okay.
Travel.
Uh-huh.
I travel a lot.
Okay, there.
So anything that deals with travel, oh my God.
Catch flights, not feelings.
Yes.
Come on.
Anything that involves travel.
Hey.
You know, I'm those people who be like, I'm on a mission to fill the pages of my passport.
Okay.
Like, I'm those kind of, like, every time I see a plane, I'm like, I wish I was on it.
Uh-huh.
Like, where this guy's going? You know, every time I'm driving past JKA, I'm like, when am I coming to this place soon? Like, I want to be here. So anything that involves travel.
Yeah.
And then I love dogs.
Dogs.
Oh my God.
Oh,
I love dogs.
how do you feel about huskies?
But the problem, they're too loud.
But they look at aesthetics. You know, people who date people for looks, even though hawana content. See, huskies are beautiful.
They're beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, okay, my favorite is a German Shepherd.
Okay.
I find them so, like...
Naeza kuita typical. Wait, tuko wengi. Aki German Shepherd, they win because everybody wants, and they're so gentle.
Yeah, they're so sweet.
Yeah, lakini karibia somebody with bad intentions, those dogs will rarua you.
Exactly.
I love that.
So anything that is dealing with dogs,
Yeah.
you know, there's a place near Sarit where they sell these puppies. You know, you'll see somebody standing every time. I'm like, oh my God.
Cindy, and sometimes they keep them in this little baskets, and you're even like, I want to free you.
Yes.
Let me give you my 10,000 on a dog that I don't need, because they're so aesthetically pleasing.
Yes.
So do you have a dog?
No, I don't. Yeah.
Make it make sense.
The problem with that dog, if you get a dog, please take care of that dog.
And
I don't like when I see people, you get a dog and you know you cannot give it.
I want to pay high five.
Yeah,
that's the
why
whole
I can't
reason.
get one.
Cats, dogs, I'm like, if you're
Yeah.
not living in a situation where you're able to leave somebody to mind this creature for you,
Yes.
it's animal abuse.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, because of the notion, the way we've been raised, you know, the way we've raised, see dogs passing by, you throw food at them.
Bosco.
No,
We don't want to raise
guys,
Bosco.
No.
Bosco
Thank you,
needs-
Bosco. No Bosco again.
We don't want Bosco.
So I'm like, I can't give this dog 100, and I know I'll feel so guilty.
Yeah.
You know, and you know we don't deserve dogs. They're the sweetest. You know, they can even sense when you're not well.
100%.
Yes.
When I was 16 years old, I had a very bad fight with my mom, and in my teenage tantrum, nikaenda nje, nalia, nikajambia mi singi nyumba tena. I stayed outside there for 6 hours until it was like 9 p.m. Sitafutwi, pia mamangu alikuwa amenikasirikia. I'm like, these people don't love me. I'm going to sit outside here. Let me see if they love me. If they want, they should come. Atakuja nitafute. I was just outside. Do you know that dog came and sat with me? And until I stopped crying, yani ile yenye I've even stopped doing... You know that crying where unafika
That
hapo.
pain.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yani that dog, I tried to push it away. It was called Joy. It was a very black dog called Joy. I tried to push it away and I was so shocked. Yani, I stopped crying because I realized Nikama hii umbwa will not leave me alone. And the minute I stopped crying, the dog didn't care about me anymore. And I realized, oh my God, it's my emotions. This dog is in distress, that I am not okay. And that's the day I realized these animals are better than human beings.
It's that's, like even when you open the door, it's
jumping, waiting for you.
Excited
hata kama ulilenga jana. Si kama sisi mi unilenge hoimi na kughost siku tatu.
You give what they give.
Sindio? Beautiful. Alafu ya mwisho, what trend needs to disappear forever? Internet trend. Yani iende because for the past few years, every year at the end of the year, people, the netizens wanasemanga, oh, leave this in 2024. Hey, this in 2024. Oh, this is, for example, what is it? Nitakumbuka. There's one which is so common that people are tired of. Yeah, nitakumbuka. But kwako, what internet trend that has trended? Yani umeona hii kitu na umeiona and you're like, imagine no.
Give me an example. Maybe that way.
Okay. Social media content creators using clickbait like you won't believe it. It was incredible. Shocking. I know you need to be creative to get people to click on it. Like imagine sasa mtoto wako akona birthday party and that's the content. You're a YouTuber. You're a Kenyan YouTuber. And then you say, the greatest thing happened. You won't believe it.
Sensationalization.
That, honestly, I would be okay just clicking on videos because this is a really creative title. Let me click on this. Not because you have set me up to see your child eating chocolate cake. Hakuna kitu ingine. I'm waiting to see what I won't believe. Imagine I believe it. It's your child's birthday. You sang happy birthday. They ate cake. I believe it. So you lied to me, basically. I'm here on false. You've lied to me. I just want to see that gone. What are you tired of seeing on the internet?
I think what I'm really, really tired of seeing on the internet is people not taking advantage of the internet in the sense that what content are you consuming?
Okay.
How is it beneficial to
Right.
you? Right. And the discussion was the other day on X. Like in Kenya, there's so many YouTube channels. There are so many podcasts. I mean, when you throw a stone, somebody told me, when you throw a stone,
you hit a YouTuber,
you hit a podcaster or a YouTuber in Kenya, which is true. However,
funny.
which are the most serious YouTubers? There is this it's called what? A podcast I really like listening to, The Diary of a CEO. You will always learn something.
I love that one.
Robinson.
Yes.
Can we try and balance? Yes, you're watching, you're entertaining yourself, and then take time and learn something.
Sindio, jifunze.
Because we were saying, you'll find Kenyans consuming
rubbish.
Let's just call it.
Those amputee TikToks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Somebody has spent hours and hours there. We're not saying, yes, there was a discussion, another Kenyan's like, oh, I can't come from work and start watching serious YouTube channels. I just want something to relax. I'm like,
Unaweza relax with the healthy content.
Thank you.
I actually really love podcasts are great. Sana the ones which are on YouTube. So if I really want to just, dumb down my mind, I don't feel tired, but also ni kenyo mejizoesha. If you don't ever feed a child vegetables, ever, wacha nikuambie, as a grown up, that child will not understand mbona umemwekea greens kwa sahani. They will struggle even. So even you as an adult, if you don't enjoy what's good for you, ndio maana you want dumb, brain rot content when you're relaxing. It's not a matter of easy vitu zitanichokesha. It's that your diet, your consumption is unhealthy. So you don't recognize that you can actually change the anatomy of your brain, that you can actually relax to even vitu zenye unalan, and you can be cooking and enjoy that. It may not be funny, ama ile tu ya kucheka, but you can actually enjoy that and relax and not feel stressed. Genuinely.
And
so,
there's so much to learn.
Yeah.
But also maybe our educational system has taught us, like everything you learn must be something that must be applied. So if I'm not in business, I don't need to listen to anything.
Is it making money for me? We're ignorant.
That is the trend that I really want, especially with the so-called Gen Z.
Yeah.
I wish, I don't know how it was during your time, but most of the time, us we used to go to the cyber cafe.
Yes.
The Wi-Fi's were not everywhere like the way they were everywhere.
Aki pesa nimetumia kwa cyber cafe.
Cafe.
Yani
Yes.
unaona minutes zako zinaisha uko na stress.
Alafu
You're like, do I download
yes.
this? Do I opening internet pages so that they download? Ndio
Exactly.
pesa yako ikiisha bado utaendelea kusoma.
Yes.
That was a struggle.
Now it's at the palm of their hands.
Even
you
too.
know.
Yeah.
I wish they could just I wish they could take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think that's why we are here to have conversations like this, so that we also have a new way of communicating, because I think wazazi wetu, the boomers really just said, hey, watoto hawaelewi. And I really feel like that pattern of communication created such a gap, because I'm like, there's a better way for you to bring me along with what you're doing. And for example, say there's a Gen Z somewhere living on a farm and enjoying farming, enjoying milking, enjoying taking care of cows. They are there, they exist. And they're probably not even at Yocha, at underprivileged. No, probably their parents have houses uku Tao, ama in the suburbs, uko Runda, Karen. But because of how their parents have brought them up, especially in the communication and how they set expectations, it's very easy to disciple somebody into what you want, depending. But then if it's nyinyi wase amwelewi hizi vitu, nyinyi wase amwezangi, imagine mimi nikiambiwa hivyo, I had two parents that raised me, and one parent was very, come, let me explain to you. You see this, let me tell you, I would fight, and then after 3 days nimeelewa, because I was being explained to vizuri. I was being taught. I was being given options. I was being allowed to choose for myself with information, not accusations. So if I'm already accused of being ignorant, already I'm being accused that, nyinyi watu mko lazy. Already me nime shut off. I have shut off. I'm not interested. You've already judged me. And maybe I just don't know what you know, because my life experience is different. And I was telling an Uber guy the other day that, hey, tunakuanga na shida na Gen Z, but Gen Z, they're very willing, because if you see the things they care about, they do them well. Sherehe, they do it well. Forex, they're doing it well. TikTok, dancing, arts, social media, they're doing it perfectly.
Extremely well.
But that's what they know. Sisi tulijua brikicho and jumping and not being on the internet the whole day. So with the information they have, how will we bridge that gap? And that's why I love having conversations. Yeah, like let's have conversations and figure out. So sasa generation yetu yenye we had to pay for the internet. Now somebody who was born, ama by the time ako high school, amesha shika smartphone, amewatch kila kitu.
What are you saying? The kids of nowadays, they even know how to skip an ad.
The babies,
they don't even know to say some words clearly, but
skip. Yeah. So unakasirikia huyo mtoto, si fault yake. Si fault yake. The same way our parents thought we were lazy because we want to watch TV. And because they didn't have TVs. It's not laziness, it's just a new generation. So because what laziness, pia wao, Gen Alpha wamezaliwa. Do you know some Gen Zs have children?
It's true.
Gen Z is from 97.
97 is true.
Gen Zs have children.
I mean, the 28.
Sindio?
Yes.
Literally. And so for me, the bridger of that, kizungu, the bridge of that gap is conversation and communication. And I think that's what we lack in our education system. That's what we lack. Technology, PR, has come, but we don't know how to communicate about this technology. Sandio mana kila kitu is like, now we are fighting. Now we are enemies because, nyinyi watu. And I like that we have spaces like this where we can have conversations. So when we come back, now we're going to get into this thing. We're going to get into internet safety. We're going to talk about Sasa, like, you're going to give us your expert opinion. So, but before we go, funniest meme you can remember right now.
Oh my God.
Ameshaanza kucheka in advance.
There's so many. No, there's a friend of mine, we keep sending each other's memes to do with work. So the other day she sent me a meme. She's like, the meme is talking about you keep saying you don't want this job, but will you show up tomorrow? What option do I have?
And that's what we have for you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep showing up for work at Takama Tutaki. We're going to come back right after this. This is Panawe African Vic.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Our radio.
nishaamua, nishachagua, ni wewe unajua. Shika maua, moyo fungua, tazama ndani baby, utaona moyo wako waniita. Kubali wito naitika, sauti yako naisikia. Umekwama kwa akili, nikilala ninaota nikipaa nawe, paa nawe, ninapaa nawe, paa na wewe, paa nawe, paa nawe, ninapaa nawe, fly away, oh oh, paa nawe, paa na wewe, paa nawe, paa na wewe, paa nawe, paa nawe, ninapaa nawe, fly away, oh oh. Wekelea bet, ni mahari kwa wazazi next. Unaweza flex, uko na misa unaweza flex. Mpenzi tambile, nimengoja sana kukuona tena baby, ana kwa ana. We malaika wangu kwa ndoto zangu, naota mabawa na baby, mimi ninapaa nawe, paa nawe, ninapaa nawe, paa na wewe, paa nawe, paa nawe, ninapaa nawe, fly away, oh oh, paa nawe, paa na wewe, paa nawe, paa na wewe, paa nawe, paa nawe, ninapaa nawe, fly away, oh oh.
More 1,005 songs and
And he
more.
said I can move in the mountains for you. Mountains for you. Yes, so I'm going out west. I know west.
He can move any mountains for you. Any mountains for you. I know where's yeah. I know where's
All things possibility with God of ability. Ability. Possibility. All things possibility with God of ability.
They call me son of the dawn. Yabba. I'm a son of the got ability like Yahweh. He suppressed the kings of the underworld, my way. Rock of the ages, ancient of days, lily of the valley and the bright and morning star. Anything is possible with him. He raised up the dead after days in the grave. Parted the sea for the nation in a minute. He'll answer your matter in less than a minute.
I can move in the mountains for you. Mountains for you. Yes, so I'm going out west. I know west.
He can move any mountains for you. Any mountains for you. I know where's yeah. I know where's
All things possibility with God of ability. Ability. Possibility. All things possibility with God of ability. Ability. Possibility.
Inna the dark when it's tough, you always stepping up. Endless possibilities, salute the Holy Trinity, yeah. See, no eye ever seen it, no ear ever heard it. I know man can't conceive it. The good things in store for those who love him. I'm ready now to see the impossible.
And he said I can move in the mountains for you. Mountains for you. Yes, so I'm going out west. I know west.
He can move any mountains for you. Any mountains for you. I know where's yeah. I know where's
All things possibility with God of ability. Ability. Possibility. All things possibility with God of ability. And he said he can move any mountains for you. Mountains for you. And so I'm going out with that. I know with that. He can move any mountains for you. Any mountains for you. I know with that, yeah. I know with that. He can move any mountains for you. Mountains for you. And so I'm going out with that. I know with that. He can move any mountains for you. Any mountains for you. I know with that, yeah. I know with that.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, boys and girls. This is Sheversations. In case you are joining us, I'm here with the vibrant, the dynamic, the of Cecilia, Maundu. We have laughed, we have shared memes. She has told us how millennial she is and how she used to poke people on Facebook, and how she's gonna do for us a dance challenge in the next 30 days that she's gonna post for all of us publicly to see on her social, so you guys can hold her accountable, please. If you're Cecilia's friend or you follow her or you're a fan, she's going to have to post that dance for us. Indio,
I'm gonna check my schedule if I'll be in the country, and then I'll let you know.
Live, because hakuna internet mali unaenda, Cecilia.
Well.
Me, you can't trap me. You cannot. Me, I'm gonna hold you accountable. Let me tell you. But speaking of which, so what is happening tomorrow?
Well, tomorrow is what is called Safe Internet Day.
Safe Internet Day.
It's a day that is celebrated annually and globally. And basically, in a nutshell, just as the name sounds, Safe Internet Day is a day they advocate for the safety of the internet.
The safety of the internet.
Yes.
Okay.
We all know our lives have moved online.
They have.
As we were discussing earlier, some of us as journalists, we have no choice. We have to be online. Our audience are no longer passive. They're active.
Very aggressive.
Very aggressive.
Intrusive.
That's the right word.
Why is your nose like that?
Yes.
See, when they ufanya plastic surgery.
Yes.
Wow.
And like us millennials, we grew up in the era where our parents used to write letters to the editor. And it's like a small thingy like this, when it's published, they get so excited, like, us, they don't need anything. It's just a tweet. It's just a comment on Instagram.
I'm on a repost.
Yeah,
so imagine somebody who has millions of followers retweets your tweet pale and quote, so kila mtu aone, and then the trolls come in. You think you're trending.
Exactly.
You're trending for the wrong reason. It's going downhill.
I was interviewing someone for my podcast also for the episode will air tomorrow.
Okay.
And she's a journalist.
Yes.
And she's like, well, I took a photo with a very prominent person, a selfie. And, it was just, you are there trying to take a selfie, and this prominent person comes and they're like, okay, let's take a selfie.
And a dandia, yeah.
And then she posted it and she's like, where? Nimetukanwa.
All of the people came.
So I went to the post, I was like, I'm not supposed to be laughing, but you're like, damn.
Iyo sasa angalia your meme with Jesus is watching. That's Jesus is don't laugh. But unacheka. Lakini zinakuanga funny. Let's be honest, haters on the internet are funny.
And as you say, haters are funny. Sometimes you can't help. Kenyans, I don't know, their creativity level is...
Born opposition.
I know.
Mashida zetu, hazitusaidi. That is where we put all our effort, because they don't want us to win economically. Tunajiapply huko kwa the internet.
Unasoma comment ya mtu hivyo, unasema, yani huyu amekaa chini, akafikiria, sema wow.
Yeah, alafu uambiwe huyu mtu aizi tafuta kazi with all these skills.
Exactly.
All this time.
Yeah, so Safe Internet Day is just a matter of taking control of what we call your digital footprint online. What are some of the things that you're doing to keep your information safe online?
Yes.
Additionally, are you being a good digital citizen? There's something we call we are all digital. So long as you're on the online platform, you're a digital citizen.
Yes.
Are you being a good digital citizen?
Yes.
And what do we mean by a good digital citizen? Do you respect people's opinion
do
online?
you?
We can differ in opinion.
Yeah.
Just because we have differed doesn't mean like you have to impose.
Yeah, ng'ombe wewe unasemaje?
Unasema nini?
Yeah.
So are you being a good digital citizen? Are you encouraging healthy conversation?
Yes.
Online. At the same time, we are talking about the internet being powerful. What exactly are you doing online?
Yeah.
What is it? Because
are you using it as a tool?
If you're there on social media the whole day, sorry,
you're
guys,
wasting your time.
No, you're wasting your time.
Yeah.
No, and we're not saying everyone can be a YouTuber. We're not saying every person can be a Forex whatever.
Yeah.
But what new skill have you learned this month online? There's so many resources that are free.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
you just don't have to be online liking videos.
Yes.
Or, you know, I saw another meme. Speaking of memes, I was just like do I really need to go to the university while there's a 10-year-old making millions on a YouTuber?
Hey,
you know,
Mr. Beast, do you know he started as a child in his mother's house?
Exactly.
Mr. Beast. If
He's the
you're on the
highest YouTuber.
internet and you don't know Mr. Beast, you're not on the internet.
He's the highest YouTuber in the world,
in
right?
the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you know, I was looking at it the other day. You remember when there was this issue of TikTok being banned in the US and he offered to buy it. I think it was how many billions?
I was like, the fact that you can offer to buy it.
Exactly.
How rich and influential are you?
I think like that guy is super, super, super rich.
Yeah, but you see
understand?
what he did? He just started in his mother's house with a mic and a camera. Those phones probably zenye hazikuwa na front camera.
And that's it. And let me tell you guys, content can pay you crazy money. And we are not saying some funny content online.
Yeah, you don't have to tap.
Yes,
tap,
guys.
Tap. In the middle of the night, showing what to do, OnlyFans.
Yes, OnlyFans. No, we're talking about legit content.
Yeah.
Content pays.
Yeah.
You understand?
It does.
So if you are into content creation, take advantage of it.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Can you imagine how many children that maybe we're even raising right now who actually would want to be content creators.
Yeah.
But because we've been raised with the narrative, wewe soma.
Yeah.
Hizi vitu zingine zitakuja baadaye.
Ama hizi vitu zitakuharibu because we don't know how to use it as a tool.
As a tool.
We're ignorant.
I was interviewing another lady on my podcast and she was talking about how we can keep children safe online. And one of the things she said, we are here saying like, oh, we should wait until they're 18 so that they get these devices. A child in China, 10 years, is creating an app. Are they going to compete in the same way?
We're not up to date.
You understand?
Niyo story tena
Yes.
ya, hii simu inakuharibia maisha. And I'm like, but you as a professional, as a grown-up, how does simu not haribu your life? Is the fact that you use it well.
Yes.
So the same way as an adult, you acknowledge that this phone is for emails, it's for communication, it's also for entertainment, it's for functions like alarm, music. Why can't you teach your child a version of that?
Exactly.
That's age appropriate.
Age appropriate. So Safe Internet Day is about all that.
Okay.
How can we be safe online? How can we take advantage of the online platform?
Okay.
What can we do to improve the internet infrastructure?
Yes.
You know, we live in Nairobi and here we are like, oh, Kenya's
Barabara.
internet is very good.
Yes.
But when we go to the rural areas where the majority of our population live, we are not, you know, here we are talking about 5G. They're talking about 2G. Leave alone 2G. They don't even have electricity to charge those devices.
Umeenda mbali. Airtel, weye, sorry kama nawachomea. Sorry. Airtel, zunguka tu some corners of this Nairobi, kunanga network.
Oh, I don't use Airtel.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, but
that's what I'm saying. The fact that that's just the number 2 network provider in this country. So even if I have the resources, before we even look at the people who don't even have access, hata kama uko na hiyo 5 bob, there's no booster, hakuna stima. Before we even get there, the fact that even those of us here who are exposed, we are well able, it's an assumption, we still don't have good, reception.
It's true.
Yes. Another thing on top of what you said is sasa unaona the political times, how the internet undersea cable just becomes cut and then the internet is no longer there very coincidentally, when there's something political happening. So that's the kind of conversation I'm interested in having, because also as a country, do we have rights, digital rights?
Of course we
as
have.
Kenyans. What are they and what are our digital rights?
Okay, first of all, we have to define what are digital rights.
Yes.
So you know the way we talk about human rights, you know, like right to live.
Yes. Safety.
Safety.
Yes,
all that.
basic needs. Yes.
The same way we have digital rights in the sense that when you are online, maybe you feel like your information has been hacked. You know, there are legal channels that you can go through.
Yes.
To be able to prosecute this person. So all that, because we have something called Computer Misuse Act.
Okay, yes.
Which came into being in 2018, you know. But the problem is, how many people know about it? How many people understand it?
I only know about it because I have to.
You see?
Before I didn't.
You didn't know about it. So maybe as a journalist, we need to do more, you know, like
civic education.
Yes. You know, like educate Wanjiko about this.
Yes.
Because even now, Mama Mboga is online. You understand?
They are.
We are talking about Kenya. The other day, they 5,000 services were brought online. So if you want to access these services, you have to be online.
Yes.
So that means even that Mama Mboga in the village has to be able to to get that service.
Yes.
And also when we talk about digital rights, we cannot leave the issue of digital literacy.
Okay.
You know, having that machine as you're seated there is one thing.
Yeah.
Do you know how to navigate the
Do
space?
I know? Boomers, hello. Wazazi wetu, hello. Kanuni. Kocha hiki tu. Sijui imeenda wapi. So, wazazi wetu. But no. I know it affects a lot of us.
Yes. And you see, the same thing we're talking about digital literacy. Digital literacy is not even about like the way I'm holding my phone, I'm all over the place, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
No. Like, do you really know how to use this device? You understand?
Do you understand the function?
Yes. Do you understand the function?
Yes.
So we're talking about digital literacy. It is something that is very key.
Yes.
And one of the things that leads to these mistakes, like issues of being careless with our information, is because of digital literacy. Let me give an example.
Yes.
You go to the rural areas. Some rural areas have cafes.
Yes.
Or they used to be called what? There was some.
Cyber.
Yes, but they were brought by the government.
Okay.
There is a name that they used to use. You know, like centers where there are computers and people can go in there. So you find somebody, you know, like maybe there's somebody seated there. They have helped you to check your mail and all that. And then after they finish, they just wake up and they go. They don't know they have to sign off. They don't know that they have to delete all the information. But
can I tell you that I used to log out for people? Because even as a young millennial, way back then as a teenager, I was like, hi, somebody will enter your email. It's for me, it was common sense, but I realized also it's that digital literacy. For me, inaweza kuwa ni common sense, but maybe now we do need to be educated on these things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. So navigating, do they know how to navigate this space? And these are some of the things we are talking about. When you talk about the internet cables and all that, we're talking about accessibility even in the rural areas, internet accessibility. But we are talking about meaningful accessibility, not just accessibility, but meaningful accessibility. We're also talking about the issue of data cost. So a research
That's
was
a valid
done.
concern.
They were saying like Kenya is one of the countries with the cheapest internet cost.
Yeah.
And it's true because I've been around Africa and I can tell you like
it's quite affordable.
Some places it's very expensive. What you get for 1 GB here, it's
I thought to not complain, but it's still very affordable in comparison.
But still, we need to make it
more
and more affordable.
Our systems need
Internet
to meet
has
us.
been declared a human right.
Yes.
It
is. Nowadays, you can't really be okay without internet as a modern citizen right now.
So all of those things put in one basket is what we're talking about, safe internet day. You know, some of the things we're also talking about, good digital habits.
Yes.
You know, do we know about passwords? We need to have strong passwords. We are living in an era of hacking.
Usiniulize password yangu yenye nimetumia tangu.
Usiseme ni 1 2 3 4 5.
No.
And
at least nimepita your level. But let me just tell you people, let me not tell the hackers. Watanipata. I am practicing good internet habits, good internet etiquette. Let me not tell people what I'm doing with my passwords. No.
Mama boy.
Well,
2022. And your baby there is called boy. Guys, no, we need to move from that.
Yes.
So we're talking about password.
Yes.
And password is your first line of defense. And you know, it sounds so easy, like, really, password. My friend, password is their first point of entry. They get your password. Now they can be able to access. And then there are people
your information.
who use the same password for all of their accounts. Can you
Ilikuwa
imagine?
Mimi.
You
Ilikuwa
see?
Mimi, I needed, it was a relationship that saved my life, where the person was an IT person. And they said, wewe msichana, you're asking to be hacked.
It's true.
One of, just this password yako ilikiwe. That's it. It was Akiwe. My Facebook was the same password. Now it was my Gmail password. See, Gmail is what you use to access most services.
Yes.
Hey, I thought about my life because there was one of the apps that leaked passwords. So, hey, this person told me, no, this your password has been leaked. So if this password is on any other, just know that somebody somewhere who has the time can ruin your life.
Exactly. So those are some of the things we are talking about.
Yes.
Additionally, we are talking about 2FA, two-factor authentication.
I love that one.
Yes.
It's a bit time consuming. It's an inconvenience, but it saves.
Yes, it saves, because let me tell you something. There's this, I do a lot of trainings on digital security around the world. And there's this question like, oh, I'm not famous. No one knows me. Who cares about my information?
I said that to somebody last week.
No.
Please educate me.
Let me tell you something.
Yes.
Privacy is not about something to hide. It's about something to protect.
Your
love data
that.
is your information.
Yes.
It should not be in the public domain.
Yes.
Whether you're famous or not. I mean, 3/4 of the world is not famous.
Yes.
So then we would be even plastering. Then we would not even be having passwords.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But that is your private information. And let me not even say that we live in an era of data. You know, there's data mining.
Yes.
I mean, this big tech company, what is their business model? Their business model is your data, sell it to advertisers.
Yes.
So how you
benefit?
customize it? You understand? These rich billionaires we see around the world,
right?
That is their agenda.
Yeah.
So we need to be able to protect ourselves.
Okay.
And two-factor authentication is a double layer of protection.
I love
You
that.
understand?
I love that.
Yes.
So password number 1, number 2, 2FA, two-factor authentication.
And nowadays, literally all our accounts have 2FA.
Yes.
Yes.
They actually do.
Yes. Please take advantage of that.
So what would you say to somebody mwenye hataki kushinda akiweka hizo vitu? Oh, nitasahau. Or just encourage them, because honestly, I used to be there. I know better.
Yeah.
But I used to be there, honestly. I used to feel like this is an inconvenience. If they're going to hack me, what are they going to get? I literally used to say that word for word.
No. And you see, the thing we forget is digital safety is an ecosystem. They look for the weakest link. So it is through the weakest link that they'll get to the whole ecosystem.
Okay.
So for example, Power Radio.
Yes.
Everyone has a strong password.
Yes.
Everyone has two-factor authentication. Yes. They are using different passwords for their account. And then there is you who decides, you know what? I really don't care.
I'm not
that
important.
hacker will use you to get to the whole system.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're not protecting yourself. So when you say, I'm not famous, you're being selfish, because then you're putting someone at risk.
It's like leaving the door open because I don't have money.
Yes.
But there are people in that house who will also, maybe they'll just want to attack you. Maybe they don't even want to steal anything.
And why should I get your email?
Okay.
Whether it's from PesaPap or PesaPoint or whatever.
Yeah.
It's your information. So we need to lose that mentality. We need to protect our information. You understand?
Yes.
And there's also another thing like, oh no, if somebody wants to hack you, they'll still hack you. I don't buy that narrative. Then we would be hacked all the time.
All the rich people will be broke.
Yeah, exactly.
Because people are looking for money.
Yes.
Yeah. Why are the rich people still rich?
It's like saying, I will. The same thing you're saying. I'll not close the door, because if a thief wants to come in, they can still break a window.
But
That's
no, when the window
bad.
is closed, that makes it that much
that
harder.
you're giving it. You're giving them hard time to get in.
Yeah.
The same way, when you put all that, you're giving this hacker a hard time. You know.
So you deter people from accessing your information.
Exactly. And
I love that.
I want to say something categorically.
Yes.
We cannot all be 100% safe. It's a lie. When we were born, we used to take vaccines.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I mean, we used to have days for the millennial, they'll understand. Some birthmark here, I think it disappeared.
Kila mtu akona somewhere.
Yes.
Somewhere we'll find it. Yeah.
Didn't we fall sick at some point?
We did.
We did. So you take precautions.
Yes.
The same way we can have all these burglar-proof doors.
Yeah.
And sometimes you find thieves.
Or the funniest one that young people can relate with nowadays, ladies, condoms are not 100% safe, or the pill. Tajipata mimba pop, and you're like, but I use protection.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, I think it was it Just Ivy or one of the over 25 ladies who said that she got pregnant while on the pill.
Pill.
Yeah, it was they shared it on their YouTube channel. Yeah, you're not always 100% protected.
Exactly. So those are some of the things we need to really take care of. And also another thing, your password is very personal. Don't write it down. You know, I find it so funny. Somebody will have all their password written down in a note or saved somewhere, like in case I forget.
In the email.
My friend. Then it's a use
So
of
where
time.
do we put them so that we don't forget? Please tell us where to put our
There's
because
something-
unani shout here. Guys, Cecilia, wee,
No,
wee.
don't do that.
Okay.
There's something called a password manager. A password manager manages all your passwords.
Okay.
And the thing about password managers, it actually even generates new passwords for you.
It
if you want.
does! Exclamation mark.
Yes. Yes.
Hashtag.
The
gitu
only
yenye.
thing you need to remember with a password manager
Is that-
master password.
Okay.
Just one.
Okay.
Which I'm sure, I mean,
Moja.
you can't forget. Moja too.
So my fear is this one password for the password manager. Nisahao. And then I feel like, wah. Because I've downloaded a password manager app before. And then I deleted it because I felt like, what if one day I've lost access to all my accounts because I've given them up to not me and my careless, but this thing that I don't know, it's something on the internet. So there's that fear, that paranoia of, can I really trust a system that's not me and my brain?
Okay, so this is the thing. There's something called open source tools.
Okay.
Open source tools are created for purposes of safety, not profit. So let me give an example. You know, something like a secure messaging app called Signal.
Yes.
Have you ever used Signal?
I have used Signal.
Yes, there's another one called Wire.
Yes.
Those are what we call open source tools.
Okay.
The agenda is not profit. The agenda is privacy. The agenda is security. The same thing with password managers. You can look for password managers that are open source. So even the owners of those, they don't know the information that is inside there.
See, come on Facebook.
Yes. Facebook is proprietary because it's owned by Meta. WhatsApp is what we call proprietary because it's owned by Meta.
Yes,
You understand?
yes.
So when they say it's end-to-end encryption, yes, it's end-to-end encryption.
But to who?
To who? You understand?
Yes.
But for Signal, it's end-to-end encryption.
Full
Even the owners, they're called WISP. Yes. They don't know the information that is there. So those are some of the things. And even when it comes to the browsers that we use, there's something called Brave browser.
Yes.
It's an open source browser.
I learned that. I somebody told me that about Brave, that it's the most secure. So
It's
can you
very
break that
secure.
down for us?
So Brave browser, which I mean is literally we use very different browsers.
Yes.
But Brave browser is open source.
Yes.
First of all, it's very fast.
I can bear test, it's very extremely fast.
It's extremely fast. So if somebody is worried like, is it gonna? No, it's not gonna slow down or anything like that. And I think about it, it blocks ads. It even tells you how many it has blocked.
It does.
You understand? So Brave browser is very safe. I really, it's one thing I always vouch for.
Yes.
Use Brave browser.
So sisi watu wa Chrome wenye tumepea Google all our passwords and Google Password Manager and like speak to us, please. So she's tired of. She's like, guys, let me tell you something. Me, my whole. If you want to hack me, patana tu na browser yangu moja ya Chrome. Ndio hiyo.
So
Ndio hiyo. You've accessed my whole life. My Google photos.
And somebody will say, Google has incognito. Incognito mode. Let me tell you something. First of all, it is incognito, yes. But they, Big Brother, Google, they actually know your information. You understand?
They know everything.
Yes. And you can decide to be, let's go what? You can decide to be interchanging. You can decide, maybe this is very general information I'm looking for. Let me use Chrome.
Yes.
This is very sensitive information. Let me use Brave because Brave does not save any of your search history. The minute you leave,
they don't use it.
Yes.
They won't remember.
They won't remember. Yes.
Okay.
So all that. So you don't even have fear of targeted ads every time you're like, I was looking for socks.
I was talking about spoons. Now mnanionyesha cutlery.
Yes.
They are always listening.
They're always listening. So those are some of the things. And then there's something called
DuckDuckGo is a
Yes.
search engine.
Yes.
Which is also open source, which is extremely
I
good.
use it. Actually,
Yes.
at least I know things. I'm not badly off.
You're not badly off. You're doing very well. You
Thank
know,
you. Thank
clearly you're very prepared for the day tomorrow. Yeah, so DuckDuckGo is also very good. And also when it comes to secure messaging app, if it's something very sensitive information, use Signal.
Okay.
You know, like WhatsApp has become like one of the, I don't want to mention the name, one of our biggest telecommunication company in this country. Everyone is just on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
And we know sometimes the dangers of WhatsApp. So if you're feeling like it's something that is very sensitive, maybe you're a journalist doing an investigative story,
Yes.
use Signal. Signal
Yes.
is very,
Reliable, safe.
very reliable and very, very safe. So those are some of the small habits that, and digital security is a mindset.
Yes.
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 So and everything in life is like that. It's the same way you can decide every day I'll be walking 10,000 steps.
Actually, I just downloaded the app, so I will be working. How did you know? Prophecy, prophet. You're where ukona gift. When in a bee.
Yeah, mimi nina bee.
Hey, come on now.
So, and discipline is very key when it comes to digital security.
I hear you.
Because if you don't embrace discipline,
Yes.
everything we're talking about here is a waste of time.
Yes. Yeah.
We're talking about password. Someone who is listening to this conversation maybe has only one password for all their accounts. What do we expect them to do after this conversation?
To go and download a password manager or start
download
getting
a password
different.
manager.
Yes.
Get different passwords.
Yeah, download Brave browser.
Exactly. And a password manager, you treat it like your toothbrush. You don't share it.
That's
you
true.
change it literally after
People
like
who are
6
in
months.
love would
Yeah.
all confused. People share
Oh
toothbrushes.
no, please.
But
stop.
wachane now.
No,
Let's leave.
no. Even us, we are in love. Please, let's. I have never understood that concept. No, I've never understood that concept.
Mapenzi wewe.
Mapenzi hiyo ni
Si
uongo.
mimi lakini.
Hiyo ni mapenzi
Sasema
ingine.
ni mimi.
Let me tell you, even everything in life, there must be boundaries.
Yes.
There must be boundaries.
Jipende.
Yes.
Kidogo sema tu hii ni personal.
Yes, hii ni personal. Na hata yeye akikuitisha, you should be like,
Ew.
why?
Ew.
Why? There's
Yeah.
nothing I'm hiding from you, but this is mine.
It's mine.
Yes, it's
We don't
mine.
have to share
I don't
everything.
have his password to his email address.
Yes.
Neither do I don't even bother looking at his phone. Why? Because I know if there's information that needs to find me, believe you me, it will find me.
Yes.
Yes.
I hear you.
Yes.
Speaking of information, right before we go on a very short break, AI. Mimi na ChatGPT tumekuwa best friends because in this era of information and being able to get it quickly, ChatGPT is such an effective tool. Alafu tena pale kuna China and DeepSeek. One thing about the West, now the East, is they will mine your information. Sasa tuseme, I am coming to interview Cecilia and I need to know what's the best thing to ask somebody like this so that we can have a brilliant conversation on this show. That might be something I ask ChatGPT. Ama, when the sky is like this, what kind of weather patterns are like that? ChatGPT. What kind of relationship when it comes to the information we are giving to these AI tools? There is ChatGPT, there is DeepSeek, there are so many now.
Yes.
Actually, they're everywhere.
They're everywhere.
I'm trying to remember anyways, it's fine. But they're everywhere. And now they're every browsers on Chrome. There are so many spaces where you just see an app. I use WPS. They also have an AI tool that will help you edit as you're
nowadays
writing.
even Google, I think, has the biggest language model.
Yes.
Like the AI and all that.
Yes.
So what I would say is, and I know this will sound funny, but have you read their terms and conditions?
Yes.
Especially the one you mentioned last. I don't want to mention names. They're clearly telling you that your data.
I am mentioning names. I miss your gopi. Come for me.
Situme utuwekee pay bill
Stand
hapo.
I mimi tutapigana kwenye.
So they've clearly stated like your data will be used. You understand?
Yes.
And we're not saying ChatGPT is an angel.
Yeah.
I mean, it's owned by Open AI.
Open
What
AI.
I can tell you is take advantage of these tools, but just know what is at stake.
What
when
are
it
you
comes
putting
to
yourself?
Because
Yeah.
I keep telling people, Zuckerberg didn't create Meta. Just to for you guys to share information
To
and
put
take care of
nice
yourself.
photos.
My friend, it's a business.
It's a business.
It's a business.
How are they making money?
Let me tell you, his first concern is that the advertisers.
bottom line.
Algorithms are the kingmakers right now.
Yeah.
You understand?
I love that.
Yes.
That's
They're
good.
the kingmakers
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
So you also have to know this person. You know, in fact, what has made these tech companies start embrace is because civil society has really come for them.
You know, like, and even look at the European Union, GDPR, General Data Protection Rule.
Yes.
You know, like they're making them toe the line. But otherwise, my friend, they don't care about you.
They don't care about you.
I mean, look
Please
at the
remember
profits they're
that.
making.
Yeah.
The crazy profits.
Billions and billions.
So if you don't protect yourself,
who will?
who will?
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
So when you're AI, I mean, it's a good tool. I mean, as Zoom nowadays, has an AI tool.
Yes.
So sometimes everything you're talking is just being,
Yeah.
and it's fun. But at the same time, when you're using that tool, please try and know something about that tool.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a one-way relationship.
Yes, because now also people have become so addicted to these tools.
Yes.
It's like the thinking capacity has stopped.
You can't come up with anything by yourself. That's true.
Yes.
I love that. So let's just put a comma on that. We're gonna come back with we're going to be joined by 1,005 songs on the onlines on your end, featuring Mohanji, and this is Anticipating, and then we're gonna bring this conversation to an end. I hope you're enjoying and I hope you're learning something.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Our radio.
Proliferating, no castigating, anticipating, we calibrating. Hey, see, I'm anticipating to see your good works manifest, participating in the business of the kingdom, no rest, winning souls, making disciples to the end, teaching those who are called to you, renewal of the mindset, hey, whoever believes in him, greater things shall he do, and even greater things than this shall he do, hey. Anticipating to behold your good works, participating, make a go get souls harvest for the kingdom, anticipating to behold your good works, participating, oh, make a go get souls harvest for the kingdom, anticipating, participating, perambulating, proliferating, anticipating, participating, perambulating, proliferate. When you calling, no, my ears open. When you send God, keep my feet running. Love God and keep hoping. Eyes open, ears open. Matters of the king require heart and haste. When you take hold, ain't nobody standing in your way. Touched by the Savior, anointed I am. No longer living carnal, I'm done with him. Yeah, make time, serve God, make the moves. Live love, Holy Spirit, get the groove. Shady, I'm not. Faithful, I am. Homies making all around the globe. Anticipating to behold your good works. Participating, make a go get souls harvest for the kingdom, anticipating to behold your good works. Participating, oh, make a go get souls harvest for the kingdom, anticipating, participating, perambulating, proliferating, anticipating, participating, perambulating, proliferate. Songs and more. Anticipating, participating, perambulating, proliferating. Anticipating, participating, perambulating, proliferate.
Hatoti
sandore ya wajangolo ero korotagore herani vendo medore kiringisa iwezi baby temane imit kanguru imit na atoti wani maliza nakala chafu nandika andiko ni nyaka insha ramba nyasiezi kudanganya nyama mapia teri usengei owinja wera gimulo poka neno bia tingi kindegei atoti chamu atoti ngela ngela atoti ukizungusha naishi wana hewa atoti chamu atoti ngela ngela atoti ukitingisha naishi wana hewa atoti onisore atoti sungore neno nyiri mangento ginyaliga jabera yen gichumale dendi giwangi pironega wakikuona wanabaki wakishanga vile unazitoka walai blanda mimi nimetekwa napewa mahaba ayayaye ulalo I say you do it now jabera ye kama mtoto napewa masiwa ayayaye ulalo I say you do it now jabera ye kama mtoto napewa masiwa atoti chamu atoti ngela ngela atoti ukizungusha naishi wana hewa atoti chamu atoti ngela ngela atoti ukitingisha naishi wana hewa atoti chamu atoti ngela ngela atoti ukizungusha naishi wana hewa atoti chamu atoti ngela ngela atoti ukitingisha naishi wana hewa Mosnauru Kevin Ratego Daktari Papa Manento Mama Messi Sunbreeze
ya wakini pego mera mawatenda wili pinyo pongi weche yawa lakini wa musu mokuongo anilonganio nyachi pala wodo bongo woda oko nyakotia dodo muso kosta ujuanganyo
ayayaye walalo I say you do it now jabera ye kama mtoto napewa masiwa ayayaye walalo I say you do it now jabera ye kama mtoto napewa masiwa
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Welcome back to Sheversations. My name is Caroline Murote. In case you're just joining us, you have a good 13 minutes left to enjoy learning about internet safety. And we've been having a conversation with Cecilia. Hey, ametufunza mengi because wow, guys, before this I was about to be hacked, and now I am better off. I'm going to leave my paranoia with the master password app. Sindio, na tumesema two-factor authentication and that your password is your first line of defense. What else do you think people need to know about the internet, but particularly with ascending, I started the show talking about the nudes. I was like, guys, the internet never forgets. Can you tell us how seriously the internet never forgets when it comes to things that you really don't want anybody knowing? Nani wewe uli capture your content. You sent it to somebody maybe, ma ukajiwekea pale kwa simu yako personal, sijui cloud, How seriously does the internet never forget?
They say it has the memory of an elephant. Like,
I love that.
You know, when an elephant sees you today.
Yeah, when it's a cub.
Yes. 30 years from now, it can remember.
Yeah.
And there's something called the right to be forgotten. You know, like maybe your photos are on a certain website and you tell them, no, I don't want them to be there.
Okay.
But unfortunately, right now, we don't have the privilege of that, especially people who live in the global south.
Yes.
Because I know it's... the European Union is something that they brought up, the right to be forgotten.
Mm-hmm.
So for now, right now, anything that you put on the internet, just know it can come biting.
Yeah.
And we live in an era whereby employers nowadays, they search for you online.
Yes.
Embassies nowadays, they
Yes.
search for you online.
Yes, potential lovers.
It's potential lovers. Because that should show that your online platform is a reflection of you.
Yes.
You know, they would not search for you if they didn't believe this person was Cecilia.
Yeah.
But they know, oh, there's this name that has popped up.
Yeah. It
We
gives
have-
us information about the kind of person you are.
Exactly. You know,
Yeah.
I remember I was applying for a visa for a certain embassy and I saw they had looked at my LinkedIn profile. You know, they do look at those things.
Yes.
So whatever is there is a reflection of you. There is no distinction between your online and your physical life.
Yeah.
I mean, the lines that are blurring, they are very blurry.
Yeah.
So we are not saying like of you have to be worried. No, we're just saying take precaution. Just know what you post there at the
Yes.
same time.
Yes.
It be fun and jokes to you, but somebody else might not consume it that way. You know, they might think this is what you mean. So for example, maybe you've posted a photo of someone and you made fun of them.
Yeah.
You know, that is what we call cyberbullying.
Yeah.
And that is one of the things that
They bullied our president.
I mean, you know, joke around with Kenyans. We even made our president get off Twitter. So those are some of the things that we also need to look at. On my podcast, I really talk about the issue of cyber violence, the issue of online violence, or now is termed as tech-facilitated gender-based violence.
Yes,
you
yes,
know,
yes,
Are we
yes.
also keeping people safe? You know,
Are
there's
we?
something called second perpetrators of online violence. I send you a meme about someone, and then you just forward it. You're like, oh, me, the only thing I did is forwarding. You're also a perpetrator because
You did that.
You did
Fikisha
that.
yo
Yes.
ujumbe.
Let's try and encourage healthy conversation online.
Yeah.
Let's try and make the internet a space for everyone.
Yeah.
You know, the internet is gender blind, but the violence has really made it seem like it's a very patriarchal space. It's not.
Yes,
And I
yes.
keep saying, like, we have to take advantage of the internet, especially women and young girls. You know, it is very clear there's something called the digital gender divide, you know, and it keeps widening every day.
Yeah, the internet has
Yes.
been used against us. Let us use it for our good.
Let us use it for our good. Let's also take advantage and reap what we call the digital dividends, not just being online.
Yes.
Always find yourself asking, what is it that I was doing online? When that message comes at the end of the week that you spent 6 hours, approximate 6 hours of a day on the internet, the first question should be ask yourself, what was I doing?
Do I have 6 hours worth of worth or value?
Yes.
After that 6 hours.
Yes. Please, those are some of the things that I would really want people to, you know, to take advantage of. You know,
Yeah.
make it work for you. Let it just not be a space. Is it working for you? Are you safe when you're in that space? And I would also like to add something called digital detox.
Yes.
We also have to make sure that we take time off the internet.
Yeah.
We are living in an era where people feel like the minute the Wi-Fi stops working, everyone is like, you know,
we're
like
confused.
what you're confused.
Well, we're angry.
Yes.
We are offended. Yeah.
No. And I always say it starts with very small habits. Like you say on Sunday in the afternoon, I will not check my phone.
Yeah.
Or,
Nothing online.
I hear nothing online until maybe in the evening or even until the next day.
Yeah.
Like get off that space.
Yes.
Sometimes because it can consume you so much.
It can.
The addiction is real. You find somebody saying, oh, insomnia, TikTok until 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
God, no. What are you putting your body
That
through?
is unhealthy.
Yes, and I know
Yeah.
somebody somewhere is listening and saying, oh, she's a millennial, she's old, she needs to sleep early. No, honey.
That's not
The
it.
body
actually.
doesn't, you know, like, no. By the way, you find somebody telling me, like, oh, I was doing a training and somebody said, me before I sleep, I have to go on TikTok. Sometimes I even sleep while I'm on TikTok. So my phone...
That's addiction.
That's addiction.
It is.
And you're making it sound like, oh, it is okay. It's
Yeah.
not okay.
Yeah.
So also, let's embrace digital detox. I cannot emphasize this enough. If there's something that I need people to get out of this conversation
Yeah.
is two things. Encourage healthy conversation online, digital detox.
Okay.
Don't make it a lifeline.
So somebody who perhaps works in a space where they might need to get certain communication and perhaps maybe WhatsApp is the biggest way, you know, for them to get communication. Maybe it's a community thing where you're in a group with people and we need updates constantly because there are people whose lifestyles, you know, look like that. How can such an individual detox? Yes, you do need to keep your WhatsApp line open because maybe there's constant, you know, but now how can somebody like that who now has to be on their phone for work reasons or for whatever community work that they're doing, how can they intentionally detox well also going on WhatsApp constantly for the sake of communication.
But they don't have off days. I mean, you can't work 24/7. You don't have the rest days. You can't tell me you work from Monday to Monday. It's a lie.
Okay.
Even if you're a doctor, you have to rest. So during your rest days, take advantage of that.
So just switch it off.
Switch it off.
Okay.
Yes.
I hear
and
that.
we are not saying you decide like, Sunday the whole day. No, we are saying you start with baby steps.
Yeah.
You know, there are people who can't even finish 1 hour without looking at their phone.
I've seen them. I've met
Yes.
them.
Yes.
Some of them are my friends.
Yes.
They're
So-
offended. You put the phone away and they're agitated.
Yes.
Yeah, that's addiction.
Yes. So those are some of the things that we are really, really talking about.
Yes.
We're advocating, have boundaries with this space also. You know, we have come to a point whereby I feel like I've seen you all the time because I'm seeing you on social media. And that's what we're saying. We are losing the human connection.
Yeah, like I'm not your friend just because you see my status.
No.
Yeah.
When was the last time I saw you?
Yeah.
Create time.
Yes.
This is an illusion.
It
and
is.
It is an illusion.
They're highlights.
I mean, you can't have 1,200. No.
Yeah.
It's a lie.
Those are not your real friends.
Those are not real. Those are followers.
Yes.
Yes, they're following
Yeah.
your content.
Yes.
Don't confuse
Find
them.
only 5 of them
Yes.
in real life are your friends.
Exactly.
Yeah, and
Or
then when
even
they
2.
hate on you, you're surprised and you're depressed
Yes.
based off of a relationship that didn't exist to begin with.
Exactly. So those are some of the things I would advocate for. And also I would really, really like to talk to parents who have children who are using the platform.
Yes.
Please know what content your children are consuming.
Be connected
Please
with.
be connected. If it's an app your child has downloaded,
Check
take
it.
time. Go to YouTube and and that's the goodness of the internet. You will not miss out anything.
Yeah.
Because we have left children to download this app. It's like, oh, my child is always in my phone. I saw some apps that, my friend,
You need to check. Yeah.
you have to know the content they are consuming.
Yes, because the internet is raising kids.
Yes, the internet is raising kids. And right now, the biggest cyber crime is child pornography. You know?
Yes.
Yes.
It's
So
very
kids,
sad.
yes, it's very sad. And we're living in very funny times. And as a parent, unfortunately, you cannot say, no, me, I'm not, it's called what? Technologically enabled. Ignorance has got no excuse. Ignorance has got no excuse.
It's 2025. You need to just
Exactly.
need to get with the
Yes.
system.
The same way you're saying you're not technologically enabled, go online and learn to be technologically
Yes.
enabled.
Ask somebody. Ask your kids to teach you.
Yes, I was interviewing
Somebody.
someone and they said in the era of Google, ignorance is a choice.
It is.
It is a choice.
That's
Well, let's
100%
begin
so.
in the era of ChatGPT. Ignorance is a choice. Yes.
Wow. Ignorance is a choice, ladies and gentlemen. So when it comes to internet safety, you need to empower yourself. The internet could come at your detriment, or it could be a tool that makes your life better. So it's yours to choose. So do you have any closing, this is what you want people to know. This is what you're saying to them, just X, Y, Z. This is just the most important thing that I would like somebody who's listening to this conversation to know about the internet.
The internet is very powerful. I would say we are very privileged to be living in these times. There's a
Yes.
book I read, and the author said there's no better time to be alive than now. Because of this tool,
Yes.
the internet.
Yes.
So take advantage. Make something out of your life.
Yes.
I would always keep, especially for the younger people, there's so much to do. You just have to focus your energy in the right thing.
Yes. The world is your oyster, ladies
Yeah,
and
exactly.
gentlemen. And now for the people that want to connect with you, people that feel like, no, she's making sense. I want to follow her, I want to interact with her content. How can people find you? Where can they find you? You had mentioned your podcast. Maybe you can remind us on that and all your socials.
So my podcast is called Digital Dada Podcast. Please go online and follow us. We are on all platforms
Yes.
from YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast, Amazon Podcast.
She's connected.
Yes. So we are on all those platforms. Please go and follow us. Check out our work. On X, I'm at Cecilia Maundu.
At Cecilia Maundu.
Yes. On Instagram, Cecilia Mwende, which is my maiden name.
Okay.
On TikTok, I'm a pseudo, so don't bother.
Hackers have appointments. If you're a hacker, see me. We're gonna find what she's doing on TikTok and under who.
Yes. And for my fellow millennials who are on Facebook, who are not even ashamed
Yes.
to say they're on Facebook.
Yes.
I'm Cecilia Maundu, still on Facebook. So let's connect, and I do a lot of trainings on digital security. So yes, we have a lot of content on our podcast. where I created a digital security handbook for university students.
Wow.
And it has all this information that I was talking about here.
Okay.
So you can go and check it out.
All right. It's readily available for anybody who's
it's
interested.
really available. It's online. Yes, and I forgot to add, I'm an African Union Media Fellow.
Wow.
Yes.
What does that mean for somebody who's hearing that for the first time?
So the AU has a fellowship. It's called African Union Media Fellowship, which is funded in partnership with GIZ.
Okay.
So we were the first cohort from Kenya. So they pick from different countries. So I was picked last year.
Okay.
No, last year but one.
Okay.
And through the African Union, I created this digital security handbook.
Yes.
So go and check it out. And also check out the AU. They have amazing resources. And for my fellow journalists like me, they will open up the space. They will put in a call for their third cohort.
Yes.
And you never know, because let me tell you something, that fellowship is a life changer. Yes.
She knows what she's saying. She clearly has the accolades and the credentials. She's come with the receipts, and she's given free tools. So the internet, we have said, the world is your oyster when it comes to the internet, and it's just a matter of being intentional how you choose to use it. Yeah, so with that, I'd like to thank you. I'm so grateful. Sheversations is glad to have you here. You know that you become one of us. You should just becoming, just be
a regular guest, a friend of power. Yeah,
yes,
I should be actually.
Yes, a friend of power.
Yes.
And you'll be coming here and we're having conversations about Savi to specific pale. Like we come here and check, is this deep fake? Am I unit Trump? You know, we just we have moments like that to identify Cindy or to Chambwe or V2 and all of that. But thank you so much.
Thank you for
I've
having me.
had such a impactful conversation with you. I've learned so much, and I'm sure that our viewers are also grateful. Somebody somewhere, their life has been saved, please, and stop sending nudes. So thank you so much for sharing your information with us. We are very, very grateful. And so now we're going to be saying bye to our listeners, our viewers. Thank you so much for joining the show every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Today we have Cecilia. Tomorrow it could be you. So if you have a story, if you are a storyteller, you're doing something powerful in the women's spaces, or you yourself, you're a girly, you got gifted you with ovaries, come over here. Let's have a conversation about what matters to you, and let's make a difference one conversation at a time. But that's it from me for today. So I'm gonna see you guys on Wednesday. Enjoy your Monday and your Tuesday, and we are going to leave you in the good hands of Fee, and this is Cheesy. Bye.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Our radio.
Natafuta my baby boo. Moja mbili mina hesabu. Yeah, 'cause you know you can count on me too. Bashu, I love you, baby. The baby to the sun to the honor to the man to the bush, baby. Said a 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, and 4. Said a 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, and 4. Said a 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, and 4. Said a 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, and 4. Said a 1, 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 2, 3, and 4. Kalongo sisi twacheza. Wewe babana, mimi mama. Briki chauba anture mimi sitaeba. Taje ficha ndani yako. Bashu, I love you, baby. The baby to the sun to the honor to the man to the bush, baby. Said a 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, and 4. Said a 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, and 4. Said a 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, and 4. Said a 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, and 4. Said a 1, 1, 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 2, 3, Said a 1, 2, 3 and 4. Said a 1, 2, 3 and 4. Said a 1, 2, 3 and 4. A B C D E F G H not Chaco I L O V E. Yeah. A B C D E F G H not Chaco I L O V E.